Hey, Magic fans. Welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Capnclydes MTG. And well, it's time to go over the collector boxes and how well or bad we actually did. So, before we get started, don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. The comments down below will feed that YouTube algorithm. Also, in the description, we got the eBay store, TCG player, Patreon, my email's in there. Hit me up. It's a good time. Also, subscription right here is free. Supports the channel, keeps the sponsor free. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go back to selling feet pics and OnlyFans, and that didn't help out. That didn't really work out too well either. So let's not do that. So we're going to go over what's in the collector box. As always, quick rundown of the rules. I don't go over the foil lands, uncommons, or commons. Anything other than that, that's a special insert. I will track. Anything under $1 goes into, anything under $2 goes into the bulk category as $1 to average all out for $1 a card. Kind of on a low side shoot almost all the time, but it's better to be on a low side shoot than on a high side because basically the price of these items are going to drop over time and hopefully it stays closer to the actual range. Now, with that said, let's talk about what's actually in this. Now, obviously, you know, we have all the foil tokens. There's no search tokens or nothing. The hell? Oh, we got the lands over there. No big deal. Now, first thing I want to go over, special guest cards. I don't know exactly what the pull ratio is, but we got 2 Dragos, Underworld, a Bridge, Carnage Tyrant, a Malcolm, a Thraxos, which is actually pretty good, and we hit a foil Mana Crypt. Woo doggy. Probably skewed the numbers a little bit. But hopefully you get something, if you buy a case, hopefully you get something like this inside of 6 collector boosters, because if you don't, it's going to be, God, really bad. Anyway, so we hit that. Then we had a bunch of commander cards right here. Regulars, all rares, foils. We had some uncommons as well, mythics. $10 Arcane Signet foil was very nice. Not a lot of good hits in here. I mean, it was okay to some point, but what did I do? Put some mythics in the wrong spot here. It looks like it. Don't mind me, I'm a professional. Anyway, then we got some more mythics, rares, whatnot, what have you. But quite a few. You get one every pack, so you're going to get something. I mean, we hit Coat of Arms and a few other good things. And also, so you guys know, the box topper in this product is a foil commander card. So, could get something good. But honestly, since the box topper is a commander card, I'm not really on board with that. Because there's not a lot of these commander cards that actually have high value, so I don't care. I don't want the box topper to be here. I want the box topper to be like the Jurassic cards or something. So, yeah, I'm a little pissed about that. But we'll leave it at that. So, Jurassic cards. These make up a good portion of the set. Also, they have a decent amount of value. As you can see here. Several command towers, lots of basic lands. If you include command towers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 41. 41 basic lands and or command towers. So you get one every pack. So 41 divided by 6. I mean, if you look here, you can clearly see you get more lands than you do the actual Dino cards. I'm not okay with that. However, the Dino cards are really sweet, and they are worth a decent amount of money if you get some good ones, and we did. We got some Don't Moves. We got some Cresting, 2 Dino DNAs. The Ellie's cheap. We only got 1 Henry Wu. I thought that was weird. And 6 boxes, 2 Ian, 2 Indomitable, 2 Indo, 1 Grim, 1 Hunting, 1 Life, 2 Owens, a Ravenous, 2 Savage, 1 Foil, 2 Spittings, and 1 Welcome. But since you only get one of these cards per pack, I can kind of see where that's an issue inside of only 6 boxes. For example, you know, a box is 12, so you get 72 packs, 1 per pack. You're only getting about half of those. Less than half of those are actual cards, so about 1 every 2 packs, give or take, if you want to know what it's going to look like when you pull those. Rares, same as everything else. Nothing in the rare slots really changed. The Walking Throne's obviously still the best card. There are a lot of good stuff in here, though. Obviously, you know, it's all foil and what have you. Anything else is bulk, so we got a nice stack of those. Now let's get to the Mythics. And I sorted these beforehand, except for apparently that little stack there. So I'm going to go through this real quick. While I go through it, though, I'm going to show you something. So Millennium Calendar. Notice there's no lands. The only mythic land is Cavern of Souls. And that's something I'm really pissed about. I'm going to do a video at the end of this, but through 6 draft, 6 set, and 6 collector boosters, that's 18 boxes, I have 1 Cavern of Souls. That is horseshit. And actually mathematically improbable. It just doesn't happen. So anyway, so mitochondrion, like, you know, you can see here how we have all of these mythics. I have multiples of every mythic except I have no caverns. So what that tells me is they are purposely taking caverns out of the slots, and the cavern is not, let me repeat, is not on the print sheet the way it should be. And they've done this on purpose. And I'm going to have more conversation about that later. For several reasons. So as you look here, you can see 2 clocks, 4 ancients, 4 mitochondrion, 3 Sons Avatar, 2 Saheelis, 2 Sovereigns, 3 Vetoes, 2 Betrayers, 3 Bloodletters, 4 Enigma Engines, 2 Ogier Blue, 2 Ogier White, 2 Bone Ord, 3 Haunties, 1 Galta, 2 Ogier, and 3 Nexuses, which is a really expensive card. I find it odd that I could not get 1 Cavern of Souls in these 6 collector boxes. When you combine that with 6 set boxes and 6 draft boxes to find 1 Cavern of Souls, that makes me very suspicious that Wizards is rigging the box mapping to make sure that one of the best cards in the set is not found for the specific reason to get you to buy more cards. I'll make a video on that later because I'm going to open 6 more draft to see if I can find a Cavern of Souls. If I don't, I'm going to write a letter to Wizards and anybody else in the community who wants to listen to me, because they can go through and watch all these video box openings and tell me how mathematically possible or impossible it would be to not pull any of this card in so many boxes. It's mathematically improbable. I would say impossible, but it's not impossible, especially if Wizards is rigging the print sheet. So anyway, moving on. Video for that to come after the next box opening series. All right. So here's the list. I divided it up by Mythic, Rares, Dino cards, and then Box Topper / Commander cards. The first box, 370. Clearly, that's because we got a Mana Crypt that's foil. That's not, kind of skews that price. Here, next box, 177, a 203, 217, 267, and a 210. So we had 2 on the high side, 4 2 in the medium, and 2 on the bottom side, 1 being real low, 1 being real high. It averages out to 240 a box, and that's only because of the Mana Crypt. If the Mana Crypt wasn't in these 6 boxes, as a foil, it's $188 as of filming of this video. If you take that $188, you divide it by 3, that is $30 that comes off That is $2.10 per box. So these are barely at what people are paying for them out the door, which is fine. It's the way it should be. You can at least break even. Now, if you're going to sell online, 20% seller fees means you're going to lose $40 on a $2.10 box. So you're only going to get $170, so you're going to lose money regardless. So again, don't crack boxes to sell singles. It's not what you should do. Unless you just have money to burn. I have found recently, I think the set is fine. My biggest problem with this set is the Cavern of Souls issue, which also makes me think a lot of the rest of the set has been manipulated as well for certain cards to appear more often, even though their rarities are the same. And other cards to appear less often, even though their rarities are the same. Anyway, it's okay, but I think if Wizards keeps moving on this route of prices going up and card prices going down, there's going to come a point where buying boxes is not going to be an okay thing to do because you're going to lose so much money, it's not going to be worth your investment. Currently, I would not buy this product to store it. I mean, I love the dinosaur theme and all that stuff. It's really great. But again, there's no serialized cards. There's just the special printings and the neon ink cards, which we've seen collapse in price already. I just don't think it's worth the investment. If you want to buy it to open it, sure, cool. But just do that knowing you are throwing money away. So, with that said, let's open 6 more draft and see if I can prove that Wizards is shafting all of us on the actual randomness, quote unquote, that they think that they pretend to have. So, till next time, be kind. Hope to see you across from the game table. Later, player. I don't know if I want to actually find caverns so I have them or not to prove my point. Ugh, fucking conundrum.